I'm here with Rodney, Marie, Rose, Tusha. We're outside Old Trafford, Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Rodney, coming to you first. What do you make of that?
To be expected, really. Would have taken a point before the game. I think it was more about stopping them from winning more than anything. And I'm a realistic United fan. You know, if we would have won, it wouldn't really have changed anything long term for the team or for the manager. So there's a lot of work to do. But yeah, I am a realistic fan in the sense that there's a lot of work to be done.
Did you expect worse than this today, or did you expect this kind of performance?
I didn't expect this kind of performance. So the performance was good, I thought, all round by all of the players. But Daniel James had a really good game. Rashford, I think he needs a break. I think he needs a rest. Pereira played well. Swansea, I think not having him in the start, we missed. But yeah, overall, I thought the team played well. As long as the team weren't annihilated.
You mentioned that, and you said we missed Swansea. You mentioned Rashford looks tired. You even think about our midfield, and without Pogba, we're relying on McTOMINAY. And it's just a heavy reliance on young players, isn't it, at the moment?
I think that's the direction that the club's going in. I think there hasn't been a statement to say this is the direction, but that's the direction.
Do you believe it'll be bear fruits in the long run?
Hopefully. I think the difference between what a lot of people talk about in terms of the class of '92, there aren't established what I call real characters in this team that the young players can kind of mould themselves around and learn from. Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Nicky Bart, Scholes, they were fortunate. They came in, Mark Hughes, etc. They don't have that here. They don't have that. So we're relying on McTOMINAY, who's done really well. We're talking about players like Mata, who we think should have gone last year. Ashley Young, who should have gone 2 years before.
Just the two.
I'm being generous. I'm being generous.
You don't have squad depth either. Because, I mean, you get rid of Mata and then you get rid of Ashley Young, then who's going to replace Shaw when he's injured? I mean...
Adam, it's not about who you get rid of. It's not about who comes into the club. It's about what we have now.
Steve's doing a good job, isn't he?
Do you know what I mean? It's not about what we have now. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's about what we're playing with now. Do you know what I mean? Get me shit.
Do you think Ollie's doing enough with what he's got at the minute?
No. Ollie's not the man for the job. I've said that on FullTimeDEVILS all the time. He's not the man for the job.
Who would you give it to?
Who would I give it to?
Who would be your man?
I would actually...
You seemed hesitant when I asked him.
Well, no, I to be honest, I thought they were too quick to give him the job.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Too quick, and Woodward jumped because I think swayed by the fans. But I think now he's in the job, I think you need to kind of throw your weight behind him, support him, and say, right, what is the long-term plan? He's seen off too many managers, this guy.
Like, I mean,
and we scream and we shout and we stamp our feet. If that happens with Ole, right, everyone, it doesn't matter who you are, what caliber manager you are, it will not change. So the change needs to start now.
Absolutely.
And we need to, as fans, swallow what's coming for a bit, because this is a team, Liverpool team, that are on the top of the league, right, doing really well, and we got a point.
The last performance wasn't that great either, was it? Against Leicester.
Newcastle.
But Newcastle, it wasn't really that great. So
Were you happy with the improvement in performance today?
I think there's an improvement, but I think we don't have quality players. We need to get in a few players in January, and I really don't think that's going to happen. We say there is going to be changes in the transfer market, but I don't think that anything's going to happen this January.
There's always some sort of excuse as well, like when the January comes, it's January's a difficult time to buy. When next summer comes, it's going to be there's a European Championship, so it's hard. They always got.
All the players are not Man United caliber, or they're not long term, or they're not young enough, or they're not British enough. It's always something. With Ole, I want to trust him, but I'm just going to give him till the end of the season. After that, I think I'm going to back him.
I think he should get at least 2 to 3 more transfer windows. All the things that Ole has done is good on the long term. He signed contracts in Williams, Swansea, Pereira, Rashi, Marshall. The list goes on. We've recruited 3 top people: James, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire. Most of the squad you see right now are going to be there in the next 3-4 years.
Fred's fucking shite.
I think.
Mixed reviews. A couple of my friends have said he's man of the match, but I thought he was shit.
Who?
Fred is, man.
Yeah,
He's fucking
shit, mate. Shit. Fred was shit, mate.
He's a fucking headless chicken. He was in fucking midfield. I swear to God to you.
I thought he played well today because he wasn't a man of the match. But I thought he played well today because I thought his job was to prevent Trent from creating. Trent provides a lot, and I felt like whenever he was going across it, I think he did a lot of Fred moments where he gives the ball away and things like that.
What is Fred there for?
He has to be there for
Trent.
Yeah, he's not.
Well, Scott was good. Scott was really good. I was really impressed with him.
Scott
He
was very
seemed like he was meant to be there. It doesn't seem like he just started playing last year.
Marino said about sorry for that, but Marino said about Scott, he's special, and you can see he has that
I think
desire. He has that desire. Marino said Scott is special, and I can see why he said that. Because no. I honestly.
Too much on that.
I honestly can see that bit of football in him. I can see that footballer in him. Do you know what I
And
mean?
he wants to be here, which you can tell him.
He's got a lot of heart, and that's what I love about him. It's like we brought Ander Herrera back, but in the form of
He just hasn't got the quality of Ander.
Besides Pogba, there's not. Maybe there are 2-3 players who don't want to be at the club. I think everyone over here right now wants to be at the club. I think Gary Neville mentioned we just need 3-4 players who can be the spine of United now. We need two.
Gary said we did it in the summer though when I was talking to him.
We need 2 midfielders, 1 winger and 1 striker. I think another 2-3 transfer windows. I think it's not as bad as it seems. I think it's he's doing the good thing, right things on the long term. Honestly,
is always consistent. I'm going to tell you that. McTOMINAY, you can't beat the guy for spirit and heart. He plays amazing. I'm not joking. I love the guy. I'm from Scotland. I watch him play for Scotland, and he plays really well. But I need someone to replace Fred, in my opinion. Tony Marshall. And today I think Ollie only made 2 subs. 2 subs, man. I was getting worried. I knew as soon as.
We don't have anything on the bench, do we?
I thought Greenwood at least. Tony Marshall came on. He had that little chance, and we got a corner.
You think he shouldn't have made stuff?
Yeah,
We didn't have anything to bring on. I mean, Mason Greenwood would have been nice. I would have liked to see him come on maybe 80th minute. Rashford looked, I don't know, is it me? But he seemed to be moving a bit funny off the ball. Was he injured?
Possibly. He always looks injured after about 80.
He looked a bit off. I said that.
Rashford.
I love Rash. Rash isn't a bad team. A great striker in a bad team. That's the way I see it.
Great's a bit far at the moment.
Well, he's a great winger. He's not a number 10. He's not Lukaku or anything like that. Like he's a super footballer. He done a fringing. If you put Rash in a good team, he'll score goals. Do you know what I mean? He would. I love Rash.
You could say that about a few of our players over there.
But like, I mean, what I'm saying tonight is that.
Right, to summarise, I'm going to ask everybody, so if you want to get in.
Summarise. We scored a goal. We should have capitalised on that. We should have capitalised on that goal. We should have fucking finished them off. Sorry for cursing.
That's all right.
No, we should have finished them off.
Have we ever done
Do you know what I mean? And I was in the stands. And I just knew you were going to fucking score. I just knew they were going to score. Do you know what I mean?
Have we ever done that this season? Have we ever closed out a game? Today, Wolves, Newcastle. Have we ever done it?
It's a management problem.
It
comes from the manager, because it's what he tells them after we score. He needs to tell them to settle down and not allow pressure to come onto us. It happens at every single Man U match. It's kind of expected now. We invited it. Even at Arsenal, we invited it. So I mean, what did we expect? We knew we were going to concede.
It's up to.
I think whenever we go a goal up, he sets us up for the counter, and we just invite pressure more and more. Every single time. It's just as soon as we scored, I think besides Chelsea, where every goal was pretty much a counter, right? Every time we score a goal, we just wait for the counter, and we don't have the midfield to hold the ball anymore. So I can't.
We were tired towards the end. We were tired.
I don't know why people say that, Rashford shouldn't have been brought up. He was tired, and Martial couldn't have given any. I mean, I think he had only 10 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Ole could have played him for any longer.
Right. I'm going to come around to everyone. Ollie, does the pressure go up on him after this? Is it relief? Like, what do you think?
I think most people would have been okay with the draw before the game, and I think next 6-7 games, like I think someone else said, is going to be really, really crucial. If you manage to nick 3 wins, I think you'll be fine. But if you end up in this top half of the table, that's fine. Like I think he should keep the job definitely for at least 3 more transfer windows. I mean, of 2 seasons. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, before the match, I was thinking, I wasn't saying it to anyone, but in my heart I was saying Ollie out. But after watching the game 85 minutes, I thought it wasn't too bad.
You just said it on FullTimeDEVILS.
Crap. No. Cut it out, bro. No. It was all right. I was happy with the 3-5-2 formation. I was happy Rojo was playing because I knew we'd get a bit of passion. Him and McTOMINAY were good. And hopefully it continues. But I said this performance for 85 minutes, keep that going, and we'll be we won't get relegated.
Yourself?
I thought before the match that the passion that we have and the rivalry with Liverpool would get us through, and I think it actually worked. But what we have to concentrate on now is the other matches. We have the smaller teams where we don't have the need to prove something. Those are the matches that really matter, and it's just 3 points. Liverpool is 3 points, Sheffield is 3 points. If we win at Liverpool, even if we had won at Liverpool and lost to Sheffield, it's the same thing. So, I mean, I just think we need to do something in the January transfer market. I'm not hopeful, but if we do get maybe one midfielder, maybe a striker, maybe there's hope yet.
Yourself?
Jesus, like, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. Like, I came into this game today thinking that we might win. I actually thought we were gonna lose. I'm happy we got.
You're exactly like me. You thought we were going to lose, but I turned up here thinking I was going to win. It's weird, isn't it?
I felt that as well. I felt the same way. I was just thinking, it's Liverpool. We can't lose, but we're shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, yeah, we are fucking shit. Like, but Adam, anyway, full-time Devils should be like getting that into the fucking Glazers, into the fucking lads.
To be fair, we do a lot of content on the Glazers, and I think the thing with the Glazers, we do a lot of content on the Glazers. I think I've been criticising and moaning about the Glazers for 6-7 years, since 2005, but I'm full-time now, 6-7 years. I think the thing is, football needs, United fans need one whole movement, and I think things are separated. Like you got social media's doing one thing,
Housen said it,
like fans doing another thing.
You know, Stratford, like Housen said, like he'd like to see a United goal. He'd like to see a United goal. That wasn't a United goal. What Marshall or Rashford scored tonight. That was a fucking cross.
A cross from the wing.
Yeah, it was a bit of.
That was you know.
Come on, I'm gonna go over here. Any final words? What do you think? Is the pressure up on Ali now?
Definitely, I think so, because look at the results. We're just 2 points clear of the relegation zone now. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong here. We've sold players, we've got rid of the players, but we didn't get any replacement. And I'm totally heartbroken, you know. I've traveled all the way from India just to see Lallana spoil the party over here. So
you're wearing green and gold there. Do you blame the owners for this? Do you blame the manager? Who do you blame?
I blame the owners. You know, why will we blame managers? We got David Moyes, he failed at United. We got Louis van Gaal, he failed at United. We got Mourinho. Mourinho is considered to be the second best manager after Sir Alex Ferguson. He failed at United. How many managers are we going to appoint and sack? So definitely the owners has to take some blame, especially at fucking Woodward. He has to take the blame for this. And all he has to stay, man. We can't keep on sacking managers again and again. We just have to appoint one guy, build some faith in him, and see what happens. Yeah.
Cheers, Tisha.
It's all about the grinds. Just gotta grind it out. I reckon you got to take Young out, which puts your comes back in, and just give McTOMINAY the captaincy. He's leading everyone else with heart. So just take him out and just let him go from there. It's only up from here. 100%.
Cheers, man. Appreciate you. Thank you.